Hey everybody, so one of the questions I get asked quite a bit, usually in large group settings, is recruiting on social media. And this is something that I don't encourage athletes to really focus on. For sure in volleyball, I know there's some other sports that do it sort of regularly, but in volleyball specifically, it's something that I really encourage athletes not really to mess with, and it's kind of unnecessary. And I got four things, and I'll go through them as quick as I can. First one is that college coaches are not going through social media looking for athletes. They are not scrolling through Instagram and Twitter looking for volleyball athletes. That is not something that they do, at least on a regular basis. I think they might happen upon athletes from time to time on social media, but is not something that they are actively um, doing. Second thing, college coaches don't necessarily control their program accounts. Okay, so you might get followed by a school, they might like your post. Um, Chances are it isn't a actual college coach that is doing any of the work with their social media account. So it's not a college coach that's liking your post. It's not a college coach that's following you. It's an assistant SID back in an office somewhere that did a hashtag search and found volleyball, and so that's why they follow you. Tagging a school on social media has the opposite effect of what you want it to have. Okay, I didn't even know this was a thing until really just a couple weeks ago. So this is new in my addition to social media discussions and recruiting. But if you are tagging schools on social media, and I, as a college coach, come across that film that you tagged other schools in, but you didn't tag me or my program in that film, then I can very easily cross you off my list. Obviously, you're not interested in my program because you didn't tag my school, right? So you are being very limiting in who you are interacting with, recruiting wise, from a social media perspective when you're doing things like that. Okay. You're making it really easy for the college coach to cross you off their list. Final thing number four, why have two separate accounts? Okay. A lot of athletes will have their personal account and then they'll have their volleyball account. And in recruiting, in the sport of volleyball, college coaches are recruiting the person and the athlete. And so I would encourage you, if you want to share your highlights, if you want to share your volleyball stuff on social media, I think that's great. Feel free to do it. Please do it. But also combine those things into one account. There's not really a reason in my mind to separate them. Again, college coaches are recruiting the person and the athlete. And so feel free to combine those things into one account. And I think you might see a little bit more traffic on your social media as far as recruiting wise, if anything. So that is the social media spiel, really quick, that I give parents and families whenever they talk about it to me. I know sports like football and baseball do it a ton, but I personally know zero college coaches that are recruiting athletes strictly off social media. So keep that in mind. Keep sending those emails. And thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.